What could it be? What do you think it is then?
Just drink it.
Just drink it?
You struggling? Are you
I'm
struggling?
struggling. I'm struggling. Yes, evolution.
Okay. Wow.
Wow, okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have two very special guests, my best friends, Sophia and Jen. So today, as you can see, we have our little drinkies here.
Yes.
What are we drinking, ladies?
Casa Azul.
Casa Azul.
With some orange juice.
We're gonna do 10 questions on my channel and then 10 questions on Sophie's channel. And make sure you go to Jen's channel as well because she's filming a reacting to our old looks.
Yeah.
Cheers! Oh,
I like it.
Oh, I like it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
So I
Go first.
but I lost.
Right.
Why
so
didn't we
you
talk
go.
about this before?
Or the winner goes last.
Okay.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh. Wait.
Go on.
Oh, okay, great. Okay.
What's happening?
What was the worst collaboration you've ever done? Oh. Am I gonna get in trouble legally if I say anything? Okay, well, I can give you a vague one. So I worked with a company years ago. I think I was only like 22 or something, so I was a lot younger then. Didn't have a lawyer, and it was like a multi-month campaign. And then the company got bought out by a larger company.
Yes.
Large company that we all know of, bought this company out. And throughout that transition period,
Oh God.
the large company decided that what I did for this smaller brand, that wasn't really promotion. So I ended up not getting paid. It went on for months and then they just never paid me.
You answered.
That was a good answer.
It was like vague, but you don't really know.
Yeah, I was very engaged. Do you guys complain about your own boyfriend / husband on girl dates? Name an example. Dang! Well, yeah. I would say like before, maybe like.
Are you struggling? Are you
I'm
struggling?
I'm struggling. I think it's not really complain. I think it's a venting situation, or also sometimes you just want to hear advice, and also just trying to like figure stuff out. Like, you know, sometimes you just have to say stuff to like kind of analyze it and be like, okay, like this
Getting
is
a different perspective.
exactly.
That really helps. Have you guys ever been upset with each other? How did you handle the conflict? I could answer this.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yes.
have. And we talked about it.
Yeah.
That's how we
And it's resolved. And it's resolved.
We've never had anything so major where it was like completely detrimental to our friendships. I feel like Jen has grown so much in the last couple of years. Back in the day, you could be a little more reactive to things, and it felt like sometimes I had to put my feelings aside.
This was back in 2017. Fucking year, man. It was my birthday trip. We all got a cabin in Big Bear, and Soph had a brand partnership that she had to film. And she's like, hey Jen, can I film during the trip? And I was like, yeah, of course. So the trip happens. It's amazing. We had like one big night. The next morning, Sophie has to film her sponsored video. We're all feeling a little delicate.
Yeah.
We had a big one. So yeah, long story short, Soph was stressed, and
That energy rubbed off.
and then it made me just kind of feel like, oh gosh, like.
She's not enjoying herself here. Yeah.
And instead of me just like going up to you being like, hey, like you seem really stressed, like let's shake it off, like let's take a little breather and like let me help you film or something.
Yeah.
But instead I internalized
Right.
it. But it was
yeah.
great, like because we had that conversation and it was illuminating for me.
we had a big old talk.
We had a big old talk, yeah.
Yeah.
And since then, I feel like that really set the groundwork
Absolutely.
of building like a strong friendship.
That really brought us closer for sure.
Chinese jasmine rice or Korean short grain rice?
Ooh.
I feel very threatened right now. Okay, well, I
know
would
what you're gonna
choose.
choose.
Okay, what am I gonna choose?
The Chinese.
Yes.
Hey, yeah. What?
What could it be? What do you think it is then?
Hello.
Oh, Weylie, that was an easy one. Would you guys have stayed friends if it wasn't for YouTube?
No.
I'm just using y'all for clout.
We wouldn't have met if it wasn't for YouTube, so we really can't answer the question because that's the way we met.
But it's not because of YouTube that we're staying together.
Right.
We're staying for the friendship.
Yes.
We're staying for the chemistry.
For Sophia and Weylie, will you ever consider having a child? Love, little Lennon.
Aw.
Yeah, never say never. I think that I would want my own baby one day, or babies. I've always been, yes, I want kids by 30, I want to be married. And then over the years, I've just pulled back a little bit and kind of got rid of the timeline. And for you used to be, I don't want kids, I don't want marriage. And I would always be like, but don't you want to do this? Why not? And so then I kind of like persuaded that on you, but you still are pretty neutral about it.
Yeah.
It's just, I think my mindset with, you know, marriage and kids have changed a lot in the last couple of years.
Yeah. I agree with you. Like, never say never. It's interesting how it's kind of evolved for me too, because I was super like against it. Like, no, I don't want to have kids. It's not that I don't like kids, because I love my cousin's kids, I love my friends' kids, but I think it's the fear of that responsibility. And then also just because of like childhood trauma and stuff like that, I've always had a very negative outlook on marriage and kids, which your girl's going to therapy for, so we're working on it. We're working on it.
What is one thing you would have changed about women or Eggy? I wish. There's so okay. This is not that big deal of a question, but it's hard to like formulate it.
Just drink it.
Just drink it? No, because then it sounds like a big deal. Because it's not a big deal.
Okay.
I wish I was just more confident in my own decisions. Because I think with Eggy, I don't think I was in the right mindset to be like a founder or like a CEO. I liked that title, always seemed very glittery and like, you know, aspirational.
Right.
Because especially that was the times of like when people were pushing like girl boss. My favorite position, CEO.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I guess this seems like the next step. I should like make a company, and I found amazing partners to help me with that. There was a lot of people involved. There was a lot of people I didn't want to disappoint, and obviously I wanted to create like a really great product for y'all. I would focus more on the negative comments than any of the successes. So even though we sold a lot, I would only focus on the SKUs that were left in the warehouse. I was always trying to please everyone involved, and because I was trying to do all that, I feel like I lost my voice and my sense of direction. Suddenly, it wasn't like, what do I want for this season? It was more of like, what do people want to wear? Like, I felt really lost in my fashion sense because there was just a lot of pressure around it. I gotta say, like, we had a great run with Eggy, and I'm so happy with all the lessons that I've learned, but I don't miss it at all. I'm so much more happy doing like my bread and butter, which is creating videos and like storytelling that way. Like that's what I love to do.
Drink if you've caught COVID at least once. Cheers, brothers.
Do you ever get jealous of one another's friendship
Spill
with
the
each
tea.
other?
Spill the tea.
I don't think we've actually ever talked about this.
Oh, it's about to get juicy.
It was when I first moved to LA, and that was like 2016. I didn't have any new friends, so Sophie was my only friend, and through her I met the rest of my friends. But I remember feeling like, oh, I don't know anything about this group. Not that I didn't feel welcome, but I remember feeling like, oh, like I kind of don't want to like go on this like outing because then I feel like
Out of place,
you know. And something as simple as going to the bar, for me it's a lot. Like a lot has to go into it mentally. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh yeah, just meet me on the bar. That's like, we meeting at the bar? Oh my God. That was like kind of the core of the friend group in LA. You guys always went out partying. You guys always went to the bar, and that was just like a simple, casual Friday night. But coming from where my friends were, like in the Bay Area, we all just hang out at home, and like we'll probably go get boba, or like maybe we'll get like dinner and cook at each other's house. So I remember feeling out of place. I wouldn't say it's like jealous, but it gave me a little bit of anxiety every time I was invited to go to these things, because it felt like I just didn't fit in here, you know?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So it wasn't jealousy, but I guess that's where I felt really disconnected at the time.
Coming from like the outside, I never felt that way about you. I thought you fit right in. I was like, yeah, she's out with us at the club. We're all hanging out. I mean, but the thing is, like, the environment is very overstimulating. And now that I've like dialed back, when I'm thrown back into like the bar or
You now know how it feels.
exactly,
Because
now
I feel that way as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If your partner gave you a hall pass with one celebrity, who would you pick? I think for a long time it was Childish Gambino. Donald Glover.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The talks we would have.
Yeah,
You know, stimulating conversation. You know, he's also a director, and he also seems really funny, and he can also rap. He's just great overall. Yeah.
Rank the best to worst vlogs. I've got way too
There's
many
so
vlogs.
many.
Start.
Jesus. I can't. Like, I really like how my family vlogs turn out. Especially from 2020. I really loved those family vlogs.
What is that title? Like My Perfectly
Like Your
Imperfect
Perfect Family? Yeah, it's a
That's
good
my
one.
favorite one.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Oh, I have another favorite video. A decade on YouTube.
Oh,
that
that
was
was
good
good too.
I just love. Okay,
That was a
listen,
banger.
I love a good montage.
Sure.
It takes so much work because you're going through the archive, and we've been on YouTube for a while, so we all have lots and lots of uploads. I think my worst would be like videos I made with my ex from high school, or
If you know, you know.
yeah, if you know, you know. We're not gonna bring it up, but yeah, like this is from 2010. I don't know. You can judge me all you want, but I could not bear to look at some of those clips. It was just.
I think for everyone, if you were recording your life since 10 years ago, I guarantee you'll look back now and be like, oh, I hated how I was.
Yeah, change is good. I don't know
Change is
why
good.
it's perceived as a negative thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, like please change. I want
Yeah.
It's a problem if you're not changing.
Right.
Well, cheers to change.
Yes. Evolution.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So if you want to see the rest of this Truth or Drink, make sure you go over to Sophie's channel. I'll link it. Is it on this side?
I always mix it up. I think it's what.
We'll do both. Wherever it's popping up, click it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And make sure you like this video. if you
Comment and
enjoyed it.
subscribe.
Comment,
Turn off.
subscribe. Do you
Turn on
guys-
the notification bells.
Do people even do that? Like I always like naturally call out to it, but it's like if y'all gonna do it, you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
that's
say
true.
it.
That's so true.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Bye.